All right. Hello there, planet Earth, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. All right, let's wait until YouTube actually shows somebody. And, okay. Thought I was on a delay. StreamYards always puts some people on a delay, so I thought. There we go. Anywho. I almost forgot about streaming tonight. I fell asleep and I woke up. And I was like, ah, shit, I guess I got to stream tonight. So, let's see who pops in. We'll give the YouTube universe a few minutes to respond or, I don't know, do something. I have no idea. Get the usual cast of suspects in cheer, right? So, doing these lives as long as, because we never know when YouTube's going to pull the plug on these suckers. Apparently, live streams aren't going to count as watch time anymore. Well, they are, but they're going to count after the stream. So, what is the exact point of live streaming anymore if you have 40 people on there and you're not going to get the watch time from it? Don't know when that's supposed to go into effect or not. I'm sure somebody will tell me about this, but exact dates. But yeah, I guess they're gonna get to the point where it's like, you know what, you don't matter, and that's gonna kill the platform basically. Because at that point, if you don't matter, what the hell's the point? But so today was a good day. Take it one day. I mean, today was a good day for a Monday. So it was not a manic Monday today. Thank you, Jesus. Hopefully tomorrow, sort of play suit, and we will see. You take it day by day. But, did not message anybody, and I'm not going to waste my time messaging anybody. They will pop in the chat or whatever. But yeah, it's a funny story how people won't get notified right away. It is a flawed and logic system. It is what it is. So I'm doing this stream. I know it's going to cut into other people's stream that I usually watch on a Monday, but got to look out for number one. Got to do my thing. And half the people that watch me are live streaming right now. So it's fine. So I don't know when this whole after party, because not many people will go back and watch a live stream once it's done. Some will, not many. And YouTube knows this, and that's why. I mean, absolutely friggin' crazy. It's going to get to the point where just videos count. Hell, at this point, it's going to be just shorts. Why don't they just change the name from YouTube to just shorts? Right? Hey, Lana, how you doing? It'll probably either be a successful failure or it'll be successful something. We'll see. It takes a good 15 minutes before people usually jump into chat. So we shall see. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you have a good sleep. I was sleeping and I woke up. I usually don't stream too much on Mondays anymore, but I figured, hey, why not? Give it a shot. Got to get as many live streams as I can in that actually count towards watch time before YouTube changes their rules again. Never change anything for the better. But I don't know if that's a rumor or not. People tell me it's true. Some people, I don't know. That would be the stupidest move that they would ever do if that is true. I don't know. Then again, I don't run a platform. Not my platform, so, so we shall see. But I figure everybody could jump on. But we will see. Hell, not everybody's streaming at the same time. All right, so what we got? I think yesterday when I was eating, it took about a good 15 minutes. It takes at least 10 to, I don't know. Some people just know when I'm streaming, others don't. I mean, I stream around the same time on the same days. It should be common knowledge by now. I guess we'll just sit here and wait. I don't know. We'll see how great the live stream is. Some lives die early and some, I missed the days when I had 40 people in this chat. I would flip on the thing and I have 15 people in the chat right away. I miss those days. That's probably never going to happen again unless by some miracle I get a YouTube, somebody ends their stream and says, let's go over the field, guys. That doesn't happen. I don't get those. I don't even get those on Twitch. I think I got that once on Twitch, maybe. But I'm not going to message 40 people. It takes too much time. I've done that on streams before. So either they see it or they don't. But whenever that rule goes to effect, where live streams don't matter anymore, I'll still do them. But my trick is I'm going to do like a 5-minute live stream and say, hey, watch this crap. I'll just do a 5-minute live stream every night. That way, it'll count. Or maybe 10 minutes. Maybe 12 minutes. Maybe some, let the damn thing run in the background. I don't know. So, we shall see. But for people out there that are already monetized, they ain't worried about that crap. But I mean, if the live streams don't count anymore, that's just gonna cut the head right off. I mean, that's just gonna be the end of not everybody wants to do shorts, not everybody wants to do just plain videos. So I guess my emphasis is if this does happen, then YouTube should place more emphasis on regular videos and shorts and push them and promote them more. So, you never know what's going on in the YouTube universe. But there's about 5 or 6 times I could have streamed that I did not. So that's probably going to come back to kill me. That's about probably 20, 30, 40 times last year I could have streamed. It's just give or take. You never know. You never know when stuff's going to happen. But I never found anything about that. Some people have mentioned that in streams. And I know Dale sent me a thing about it. But so I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it yet. So I don't know. We'll let this run a while and see what's what. Dimebag Darren, how you doing? How's the karaoke doing? If you're still doing the karaoke. I was wondering when YouTube's actually going to notify people. It takes 10 minutes before somebody actually pops in the chat nowadays. Or, well, not everybody, but... oh, shit, now everybody's here. Why does YouTube take like 11 goddamn minutes to notify people? Man, the myth, the legend. I got a French Quarter shirt that says that. The man, the myth, the legend. I don't know where it is, but the legend points to down below. Yes, Elvis, I was watching the Sean Payton Broncos press conference at work. Well, not at work. I was at lunch when it came on. But, you know, it doesn't bother us any. Now it's like all of a sudden. There were times where I used to comment on YouTube, and that'd be, whatever. But, when they pull this whole live streams don't count BS anymore, then I'm going to be like, I'll just simply, when that rule goes in, it's senor, I need $15 million. Go get me some. Crush the like. Like is good. When that bullshit kicks in where live streams don't count anymore, you'll see my ass on Twitch. But maybe Miss Panda will jump in. She was streaming early. I fell asleep. I literally fell asleep. Appreciate your CV baseball card collector. Where's my Saints hat? Wait, we'll make Elvis feel right at home. Hold on. Oh, wait, I can't do it on here. Hold on a sec. Where the hell is the stream? Oh. Hold on a minute. There's always a delay. It'll pop up eventually, maybe. There we go. I forgot about that. We'll let that sit there. There we go. Who dat? The Who Dat Nation is strong. Skull. I wipe my butt with Skull. Skull toilet paper. That's good for wiping my butt. Usually we reserve that for the Atlanta Falcons toilet paper. But, we'll make an exception this time. I'll just leave that on the screen. Just like that. Or actually, well, we'll go back to that. Because Nick don't have a logo. He don't have a logo. It's funny because there are people that I haven't seen in like a year or two on YouTube all of a sudden pop in my chat within the last couple of weeks. So it's good to see that YouTube's actually telling people, hey, get your butt in the chat, bro. I think Elvis should buy, Elvis should buy me a Saints jersey, just because. You got that multi-million-dollar platform, Elvis is like a multi-millionaire, even in retirement. Spend $49.95 and buy me a goddamn jersey. Shit, why not? Or buy me a Vikings jersey, and then I'll trade it to Stoney for a Saints jersey. So it's a win-win. So, little Stoney likes the freaking Vikings. Then he likes the Buccaneers. Then he likes the Saints. So I don't know what's wrong with him. Back in the day, the Vikes and the Bucks used to be whatever. The whole non and Saints. Damn right. Senor knows what he's talking about. The man's a Who Dat. So the Who Dat Nation takes over slowly but surely. So, but we don't know anything about this Skull, Skull's actually tobacco, So, and, Silva Tanifa, a Tanawa, which I haven't seen in a while. Skull in his languages means drink. So, every time you say skull, we take a drip of the water. Senor, you need to go to that Slaughter's place. Because Rob keeps telling me about that Slaughter's place. You need to go over there, get his butt to buy me some burgers and bring them on over. And then I'll get all the foodies on the YouTube network. And Tanawa lives in goddamn New Zealand. He doesn't even know what football is. He's like, what? He lives in an island on the other side of the world. It's like, I don't know. The man lives in a cave. So, yeah, you see, I don't have to wear my Saints hat. As long as I got the emblem right there, the logo, I keep that up forever. I could put the logo on the bottom scrolling. In fact, I put the logo dancing. Oh, I didn't know you were out of town. Oh. I got to play catch up. Oh, I got a new phone, by the way. I've had this phone for about a month, but it finally works now. It's the same phone number, but I have this damn phone. The flip phone is officially kind of retired. So, which Bill video? I got a lot of Bill videos. I'm glad somebody... I'm telling you, my series, Bill's Note, Star Note videos, they get a lot of views. They get like 10 to 12 views a day. I'm talking about I did some of these videos 3 years ago, and they still count. But Nick, if you got my number still, which I'm sure you do, just don't put it out in the YouTube universe, but it's still the same number. But I haven't called anybody on this phone yet, so whoever I call is the first person. Oh, if it's the $20 bill, I did that one 2 years ago. Hide current comment. Oh, because I got the damn thing on the screen. Oh, okay, I forgot. If you leave it on the screen, the thing goes, doot, 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 it tells you to hide it. Oh. Well, I haven't talked to you or Rob in a while, so, I've been busy. Monday through Friday, I work. Saturday, I sleep. And Sunday is kind of like my errand day. But yesterday, I was busy. And I didn't get to go to the store Saturday because I slept all day. Okay, CV baseball card collector. I'm pretty sure I still have yours in my flip phone. No, I've had this phone for about a month, but I didn't know how to. I activated the flip phone by accident. I have service on this damn phone until March of 2024. Okay. I carried over all my minutes on my old phone because I couldn't text, because I couldn't hit the letters, and I never make phone calls. So after using the internet today, because I've used the internet, but they all disappeared. I don't know what the hell they went to, Elvis. YouTube's a funny platform. Okay. I have 9.0. My data went down. I had 9.61. So now I have 9.54 data. I have to go back to work Monday. Saturday, I'm beat. I had to take the entire store. I was sitting in an empty store for 3 weeks because they remodeled my store. So I have 8,528 minutes, which is about 150 hours of talk at least. And I have 24,418 text. So, so as you could probably see, 9.54, 8,528 minutes. This was 9.61, but I was doing some stuff at work today. So, So, so yeah, it's just a regular phone thingy. But no, but Saturday is usually because Friday I didn't even go to the parade. Although I might go to oh shit, I've said this name in the damn parade 63 times today. The S word, Celine. Funny enough, there's a YouTuber that lives in Louisiana, that lives in Houma, was down here for the parade, and he tried to stream it, and YouTube wouldn't allow him to stream it, I guess, because it kept getting the circle. I don't know. But Rob sent me a picture about a month ago of him eating fries and a burger, and I said, where the hell is this at? And he goes, Slaughters. I said, never heard of it. I've passed it since then a few times, but I don't go that way too much. But he said Drew Brees is a co-owner of it, so anything Drew Brees, we gotta support it. The man, gotta support the man. You know, Drew Brees is the man. So, one day he'll be the Saints quarterback coach. Shit, if he wants to, we can make him the head coach right now. He'd do a better job than Dennis Allen. Dennis Allen hired fucking goddamn. He's pulling in all the Raiders people. You know, that's fucking bullshit right there. The guy that he hired for the safeties defensive coordinator, he was his defensive coordinator in fucking Oakland. Can't remember his name, Todd or Tim or Bill or I don't know. He hired two people from fucking Oakland. So, and Oakland don't exactly win games. So I was kind of praying, and I still am praying, that Sean Payton takes Pete Carmichael away. But we all know what's going to happen. Sean Payton's going to try to trade for Taysom and give us that third-round pick. Fuck you talking about, Elvis. Saints going to win 17 games in a row and then get to the playoffs and win 3 more, go 20-0, and win the Dinner Bowl. That's right. Atlanta always wins the Toilet Bowl. You know what Atlanta has? The only time Atlanta has rings is in the Toilet Bowl. So, he got Streif. Wait, what? Streif left? Oh, man, god damn it. I didn't hear about that shit. He's already poaching our coaches. Man, that sucks ass. Zach Streif follows me on Twitter, too. Son of a... He was already putting a staff together. So... And I didn't know he got Streif. That sucks. I mean, it's not the biggest... Oh, well, I haven't checked anything today. I watched the press conference, but I don't remember him saying that. Maybe he did. I didn't watch the whole thing. I only watched like 10 minutes of it. I think it was like a 45-minute press conference. Oh, well. He needs to get Carmichael. Damn it, Sean Payton. Sean, if you're watching this, Pete Carmichael, take his ass. We don't need him. I mean, losing Zach Streif is not really a big deal, but, doesn't surprise me because Sean Payton's the one that got him into coaching. I have a feeling Sean Payton's going to poach a lot of Saints people. You watch. I'm telling you right now, if the Broncos win anything, it's because, same thing with the Lions. When Dan Campbell became the head coach of the Lions, he took Eric Glenn. He took like 4 Saints assistant head coaches. And I kept telling Zanron, I said, watch, the Lions are going to start winning. And the Lions almost made the playoffs last year. And they probably will next year. Why? Because he took all the Saints assistant coaches. I'm telling you, people poach the Saints and then they automatically start winning. The Saints have a lot of talent. I mean, losing Zach Streif is not a big deal. He's got a lot of experience. I'm still going to follow him on Twitter, though. He follows me. So, Well, that would explain why the Dennis Allen hired another guy from Oakland. That would explain that. That is, God damn. But you could bet that this was in the works. Hello, Jen. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Excuse me, but yeah, I didn't check the feed. I didn't check the Twitter feed or anything like that. So, man, that's always something. No worries. The Saints are still gonna win. We're fine. We still got a good football team. Got 27 free agents. Long as we re-sign about 20 of those, we're good. But you know, we're gonna be good. Les likes coins. How you doing, my friend? Appreciate you popping in the chat. I'm gonna have to check this after this. I literally got off work, came home, fell asleep. So I didn't even know what the hell time it was. So, you know, all that good jazz. But at least Shady Brady's gone. I ain't gotta worry about his ass anymore. Everybody kept saying, Shady Brady's going to come to the Saints. Why? Dennis Allen wants to go after Derek Carr. Why in the blue ass of hell would you go after Derek Carr? I'd rather have David Carr. Shit, I'd rather keep Andy Dalton. Oh, damn, what you call it? For how long? I don't know, but I know Sean Payton's gonna go after Taysom. I know he is. Bet I'm telling you, we gave that 3rd round pick up. Sean's gonna be like, hey, I'll give you that 3rd round pick. You give me Taysom. Watch it. I'm telling you, it's probably gonna. I don't want it to go. I don't want it to happen. But shit, you know what we should do? You leaving, Jen? Well, I hope you come back if you're leaving. But let's see. You know, they should take. We'll trade Jameis away. Hell. I'd take Russell Wilson at this point. Because you think about it. Jameis ain't doing nothing. Russell ain't doing nothing. Even trade. Shit, you throw in Andy Dalton too. We pretty good. But that's what happens with a coach. When they jump, they're going to start raiding players. You watch. The Saints start letting go players. Sean Payton going to pick them up. I'm telling you. Shit, I would not be surprised if Sean Payton gets in Drew Brees' ear and says, hey, how would you like to be my quarterback coach? I'm telling you. Sean Payton's going to start raiding. You watch. Drew Brees said he's not going to coach. You watch. I guarantee you. Sean Payton picked up the phone and said, hey, how would you like to be my QB coach? Bet your ass he would. Because he tried to get him in the year before. When he tried to get him to come back. He would have came back, but he said no. So I don't know. CV is back. Well, welcome back. There we go. Get that off the screen. Elvis is probably still here, but hey, you know, I gotta do my thing. My foot's falling asleep. I'll wake that damn thing up. But you know, it's a bit crazy. All that crap going on. I didn't even check the feed to see who he poached. But, you know, Sean Payton technically went on the contract, but I mean, he was, but I guarantee he knew who he's taking. So, hey, I wish the best of Zach Strief. I hope the Broncos do good. Unless we play them. I don't think we play the Broncos next year. Maybe we do. I don't know. I don't know if we play the AFC West. I know if we play the Broncos, Sean Payton probably kick our ass. Because Sean Payton knows all our secrets of the Saints. I mean, shit, he coached with them for 15 years. 16 years, whatever the hell it was. Well, not anymore. We traded his rights away. You bet they're going to have a new contract. They're going to give Sean Payton a new contract if they didn't already. Well, that 1 year with the so-called bullshit gate, he wasn't coaching that year. So we can't count that year. That was when Joe Vitt and what's his name was the coach. A dude that went to the Bears that sucked, that Pace guy, or whatever it was. Oh, he got a 5-year contract. I just watched bits and pieces of it today. I didn't have the sound on. I don't have the sound on this phone. I haven't turned it on yet. So I turned everything off. That's why I can't watch anything on that damn phone. But, yeah, it is what it is. But if Sean Payton wants to take somebody, take Pete Carmichael, please. Only thing I caught. Oh, yeah. If Sean Payton didn't get married, he'd probably still be the coach of the Saints. But because his first marriage, he got divorced because he was a coach of the Giants, the offensive coordinator. So I think the Saints are still fun. Dennis Allen's still running the defense. We let 2 good coaches go. Chris Richard and the other guy. Can't remember his name off the top of my head. Well, one of them went to the Falcons because Terry Fontenot used to be the Saints. He's the Falcons general manager. So that's another thing we've got to worry about. The Falcons poaching us. They poach us from all sides. But Mickey Loomis better not trade Taysom. But if you do trade Taysom, I want 6 number 1 draft picks. But I think Mickey Loomis should trade Michael Thomas to the Broncos. Shit. Trade Michael Thomas and trade Andreas Pete. Get rid of them 2. And that's $60 million right there. Boom. Who else I can't stand that sucks ass? Trade Jameis too while we're at it. Shit. We're not in a rebuild mode. Still got the core. Still got Kamara. Still got DeMario Davis. Still got Cam Jordan. Cam Jordan's a free agent, but he's going to resign. He'll resign. The Saints have, I think, like 27 free agents, and 20 of them are unrestricted. But I got this in the back of my mind that somewhere down the line, they're going to trade Taysom. And people are going to be so-so. I mean, Taysom had 7 rushing touchdowns. He should have had 20. Pete Carmichael, there is no reason why you throw it on 4th and 1. 4th and 1 from the 2-yard line. You either give it to Kamara or you give it to Taysom. You don't fucking throw a fade pass. No, I beg to differ, Elvis. Once Dennis Allen gets fired, because he's not going to be, Dennis Allen's not going to stay around 5 years unless miraculously we get to the Super Bowl, which could and may happen. I don't know at this point. But Ochsner needs to go. The medical staff of Oxygen is god-awful. You could see it happen to the Saints. It riddled them. Look at the Pelicans with all the damn injuries. I mean, how does it take you 2 years? Yeah, Scotty goes live at 9 o'clock, unless he was running late. Scotty always goes live on Mondays. That's what I was saying earlier. I got to, it's fun. I could watch the replay. After I'm done streaming, I'll go to Scotty's. 10 o'clock, unless he's running late. Sometimes he does run late. But I didn't think he might. Sometimes he doesn't stream either. It just depends. But if you want to go over there and watch him, you can. It doesn't really matter to me. But, I got to do my own thing and do my own stream. Hell, when YouTube gets rid of the live streams, because live streams aren't going to count for watch time anymore pretty soon, so it really wouldn't matter anyway. That would be the death throw in the YouTube universe with the algorithm. That'd be the stupidest thing they could freaking do, but their platform, their rules, they can do what they want. And if nobody likes it, if you don't like it, there are plenty of other platforms. But I got a way around that. If they make it where live streams don't count as watch time until afterwards, I'll do 10-minute live streams. I'll do like a 5-minute update, and I'll say, go watch this video. I'll get the same 20 views, and hopefully they watch 5 or 10 minutes. There you go. You get the watch time. There's always a loophole around things. I'll just be like, day number 4,463 in a row. I did not poop my pants today. News at 11. So, But, there are cycles in the NFL. You're good, you're bad. It is what it is. I really think Sean Payton got burnt out when Breeze retired. That's why he was trying to get Breeze to unretire. But I would not put it past him. If today or tomorrow, Drew Brees is the quarterback coach of the Broncos. I did not expect Zach Strief to leave, but it would make sense. Maybe Zach Strief got offered something higher. But was Zach Strief a free agent? Or was he still under contract to the Saints? That's the thing. If he's still under contract to the Saints, yeah, he can leave. But, they don't get no compensation for that. Only head coaches get compensated. The Broncos don't have any good players, as far as I'm aware of. If you want to count Russell Wilson, I think Teddy Bridgewater is on the Broncos, if I remember right. But I don't know. I hope the Broncos do good. But when we play them, I hope we beat the shit out of them. But, yeah. He's going to raid the kitty thing. I think after 5 years, Sean's going to retire. But I honestly think that when Breeze retired, he kind of thought this was his last year. And then he got married. So that probably can, because Mickey Loomis was like, hey, we want you to stay. They were offering Sean Payton $20 million a year to stay. That's probably what he's getting to coach the Broncos. They offered Sean Payton $20 million a year to stay as the Saints head coach, and he turned it down. But the whole thing is, in the 2 years, or the year and a half, whatever it was that Sean Payton retired, he was still getting paid by the Saints. Hell, Drew Brees is still getting paid by the Saints. So, but trade Michael Thomas to the Broncos. Trade Andreas Pete to the Broncos. I used to hate P.J. Williams, but at least he's doing good now. And if the Bengals are smart, they'll dump Eli Apple, that piece of fucking garbage. Eli Apple, fucking garbage. He sucks. That dude gets burnt more than French toast. That dude is garbage. How is that dude still in the league? That dude, that is why the Bengals did not make the dinner bowl. I'm telling you. Nah, Saints are never going to the crapper. We got the core talent. I'm telling you. The Saints are going to win the NFC South this year coming up. I mean, think about it. The Panthers suck, the Falcons suck, and the Bucs suck. And the Bucs really suck because now they ain't got Shady Brady. The only reason why that team went anywhere was Shady Brady. And you could see towards the end, he was shot. He was done. That man, they put him on fucking life support. He was on life support. You know? Totally on life support. You can't get drunk off of water unless Jesus turned this water into wine. And I don't see this thing turning into wine anytime soon. Because you don't see Jesus here to do that. Brady's arm was shot. Yeah, he still had some moments here or there, but nah. I mean, how old do you think he's going to play to? And that's another thing. He said he's like, I'm definitely done. I'm done. I'm done. Somebody throws $40 million at that guy. You think he's going to be done? A 1-year contract, and they say we'll give you part ownership of the team. You think his ass is going to be done? Shit, no. Shit. He might go back to the Patriots. At this point, Bill Belichick may be kissing his ass saying, hey, come on back, Tom. I'm sorry. Let me kiss your ass a little deeper. Would you like to bend over so I could get into those cheeks? You know? Bill Belichick booted his ass out. Robert Kraft wanted to keep Tom Brady. Belichick was like, no, because Belichick is basically de facto general manager of the Patriots. Robert Kraft lets him do whatever the hell he wants. He's got carte blanche of that team. I give a rat's ass. Yeah, them old folks get those. He's probably rocking the cradle. He's probably got an 18-year-old, 21-year-old. He's rocking the cradle. You know, he's like, I'm done with that has-been. Gazelle is still pretty damn hot, in my opinion. So, but if he would have stayed retired last year, was my ass. Yeah, he's going to marry that damn girl, and he's going to lose 50% of his fucking lifetime earnings. Then he's going to be like, shit, I'm out of money. I got to go back and play quarterback. Then you'll start seeing Tom Brady in the Arena League. He'll be in the XFL. He'll be in the USFL. He'll be in the AAFL. He'll be in the street lot. You know, he'll be doing more of that Subway commercials. I don't need that Subway anymore. I haven't eaten that Subway in years. I don't touch that shit. No. He'll be there. He better doing everything. So you can't do that stuff. But yeah, I'm going to have to see how many damn coaches he rated. Sean Payton rated us. But, you can't win without a quarterback. And I don't think Sean Payton's going to get Drew Brees to come out of retirement and play quarterback. I don't think that's going to happen. Supposedly the plan was that when Drew Brees retired, Tom Brady was going to be the quarterback. And then Bruce Arians stepped in. But I tell you this. Sean Payton was going to draft Patrick Mahomes. We had the whatever pick, the 12th pick, 11th pick, whatever the hell it was. We were getting ready to be on the clock. And Andy Reid traded whoever it was in front of us, I think the 49ers. Andy Reid gave them a shitload of draft picks. and drafted Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes would have been the heir apparent. He probably would have sat on a bench for 2 years, just like Aaron Rodgers. But we would have had Patrick Mahomes. We could have been in the Super Bowl right now. Things would have been different. Sean Payton would have been the head coach of the Saints still, in my opinion. If he would have got Patrick Mahomes, Breeze might have retired a year early, but we still would have had Mahomes. With the team we have, we would have won. We would have been in the Super Bowl. But that's fine. Water under the bridge. You know, when the Saints go after Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, I'm telling you, there's so much LSU talent out there. You go get Jamar, go get Joe Burrow. The Bengals are renegotiating. The Bengals ain't going to pay Joe Burrow shit. The Bengals have an owner, Mike Brown, which is just like the Bidwell family. Although Mike Brown sort of loosened up in the last few years, because there was no way Sean Payton was going to coach the Arizona Cardinals. That ain't no goddamn way. When the owner of the Cardinals says he's getting rid of their best receiver, Hopkins. Yeah, he's like, we're going to trade his ass. Well, the funny thing is, when we traded Sean Payton, they said the end of an era is over. Drew Brees retired 2 years ago. The end of the era was over 2 years ago. But you know it was going to happen one day. People come and people go. But I still believe the Saints have the core talent. Dennis Allen, he's a good defensive coach. He just doesn't know anything about offense. I mean, all they got to do on 4th and 1 is just give the fucking ball to Taysom. Don't throw a fade pass. Common sense. Give the ball more to Alvin Kamara. That last couple of games, like in the snow, Alvin Kamara touched it 25 times. Taysom touched it like 20 times. And we won that game versus the Broncos, I think it was. Whoever we played. Was it the Broncos? No, it was the Browns. I don't know about the last game this season, but that Browns game, it was cold. We ran the ball like shit. Treat it like it's snowing every game. Kamara touches it 20 times. Taysom touches it 20 times. Whether it's a reception, you throw a pass, you run into the quarterback power, quarterback sweep, quarterback draw. You know, who I think the Saints should draft is Tyree, I think his name is, the Tulane running back. Tyree Spears, I think his name is. He's from New Orleans. He grew up a Saints fan. He's the top Tulane running back. Go get him. But, you know, because Mark Ingram's probably retiring. Or he might sign a 1-year contract. But the Saints, the only thing that held the Saints back last year is we had so many injuries. And we still won 7 games. Just imagine. Elvis always hates on the Saints. Ain't nothing new. Elvis loves every other team in the NFL but the Saints. I'll never hate on my team. Never. I hate Ochsner because they're garbage. They're the worst thing ever. Saints have always had trouble with their team doctors. In the 90s, they had team doctors that wouldn't. Michael Thomas should not be hurt for 2 fucking years with a toe injury. I'm sorry. Turf toe doesn't last 2 years. It doesn't. Then it had ankle injuries, too. It doesn't. No. Does not. So, a little bit crazy there, but I don't know. See, now I got to go back and watch the entire press conference. Man, Elvis, I don't know. You're the one that's drunk. What are you smoking, sir? That must be the best weed out there on the pharmaceutical market. Because the day the Falcons have a better record, hell freezes over. As long as Arthur Blank is the owner of the Falcons, they ain't winning shit. Arthur Blank puts more money in his soccer team than he does with the Falcons. So, The only reason the Falcons actually won anything was because of Matt Ryan. They get rid of Matt Ryan, and they actually had a worse record. Although that just proves my theory that Matt Ryan was never a good quarterback. Melted ice. That will never happen. Can't be saying that in my chat. What the hell's the matter with you? Wanda Style, how you doing? Been a while since I seen you. There we go. Hunter, how you doing? Can't be saying that in my chat, Elvis. Come on, what the hell's the matter with you? Gotta know that by now. Can't be hating on my team. What the hell's the matter with you? Cohen, in StreamYard, you can't block it, though. Well, I mean, you can, but... I'm glad you're doing it. I got to play catch up on your channel. I got so many channels I'm behind in right now. It's weird how YouTube pushes my stuff out, and then I get like 2-3 people at the same time in here. It's just weird. It's really weird. Well, I appreciate you, Hunter. Appreciate you, Wanda. I even appreciate Elvis, even though he's rooting for like every team against the Saints. But, you know, Burt Cousins ain't winning shit this year. I mean, how do you go 13-4 and not even win a goddamn playoff game? Come on, Vikings. You had one job. The Vikings had the easiest path to win anything, and they choked. They let the Cowgirls kick their ass. Come on. Then again, the Cowgirls got Dak Prescott, which is from Louisiana. You're welcome, Dallas. Dallas's best 3 players are from Louisiana. I'm telling you. The Vikings, Justin Jefferson, where is he from? Louisiana. You're welcome, Minnesota. It's like, good Lord. Most of the teams in the NFL's got an LSU player on their roster, or even Tulane. So, and watch this year when they draft all the LSU players automatically. See, that's the one thing about Sean Payton. Sean Payton doesn't like to draft LSU. Sean Payton will draft Ohio State. So you watch. You watch when he drafts every player from Ohio State, which, you know, Ohio State wins. So just my luck, Sean Payton starts drafting LSU players. And I'm like, why couldn't you do that with the Saints? Elvis is smoking the dope again. But, you know, 'tis crazy right there. So, this is what the Falcons are, Walking Dead. Although the Panthers actually are trying to get the number 1 overall draft pick. They're trying to trade the Bears for the number 1 pick. So, and they did hire a pretty damn good assistant coach. At least the Panthers are trying to do something. The Falcons are just like, we don't. The Buccaneers are so desperate they may have Bruce Arians come back as head coach. They were like, here you go fire that dude, Todd Bowles. Get rid of him, or whatever his name is. Get rid of him. So the Glazer family, or whoever, I think the Glazer's still on the Bucks. I don't even know. You know, but end of eras always come and go. So the Saints are not in a rebuilding year. They're not. But the NFC South is so weak that I think the Saints will win the NFC South and host a playoff game. And, you know, Elvis, you'll lose your fortune. The Falcons have not had a better record than the Saints since probably the 70s. You know, feel free if you want to bet all your millions of dollars and blow it away on Atlanta. Then you know, I can't even name one player on that team. Can you name a player on that team without Googling it that's currently on that roster? Because I can't. So, you know, I never wish the Falcons do good. I hope they go 0-17 every freaking year. You know, hell with the Falcons. Oh, you know, it's going to be the Saints, then the Panthers, then the Bucks, and way down here, even off camera, well, you can't even see the hand, is the Atlanta Falcons. They had a quarterback who blew the 2 biggest leads in NFL history, and he did it in the Super Bowl, 28-3. That dude choked. They get rid of him after 15 years, and they go, okay, fine, go away, 12 years, whatever the hell it was. And the Colts, Frank Reich's like, I'm going to save my job. But the Panthers hired Frank Reich. And Frank Reich, I think, is pretty good because Frank Reich, up until this year, had the biggest comeback in NFL history when he was the backup quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, down 35-3 in the AFC wildcard playoff in 1992, came back and beat the Houston Oilers 41-38 with Jim Kelly out with an injury. And Frank Reich did it in college. He did it, So if I think the Saints have anybody to worry about, it's the Panthers. Because the Succaneers, no. The Succaneers ain't going shit. Sorry. Shady Brady was that team, and now he's gone, and no. It's the end of that shit. And Atlanta, well, they do Atlanta things. They, I don't know. Atlanta's not winning the ball game this year. I'm pretty certain of that because they're total trash. So I can sit here and tell you that. But get the Who Dat Nation going. Maybe Jerry will pop in. It's just lately, a few people have been coming back to the chat I haven't seen in a while. My friend Ron was commenting. Mags, she's been commenting on my videos lately. So some people are coming back. That would not surprise me. Daniel Snyder pays the wrong people shitload of money. Daniel Snyder will open up his wallets. He has no problem giving Shady Brady $40 million to come back. So that, you know what, Elvis? That'll probably happen. That might happen. But Washington actually was pretty good this year. They almost made the playoffs. It came down to the last game of the season. They almost made the playoffs. Or maybe they did make the playoffs. I don't think they did. It's possible they did, but if they did, they didn't go anywhere. But I don't think they did. But they were in it the last game, and they were 7-8-1 going into their last game, and all they had to do was win. They would have been 8-8-1, and they would have got the 7th spot. Daniel Snyder probably would give 10% up for Brady. But he would say, hey, I need you to sign a 2 or 3 year contract. And, he would. Brady would be stupid to turn down $40 million. I'm sorry. You'd be a fool. I don't care how much money you have. He'd be a fool. If someone's like offering you, here, I'm going to give you a shitload of money, would you rather take the money or sit there in retirement and do nothing? Probably would be. I mean, they'd have to revamp their offensive line and keep his ass upright. I would have no problem if he went there. But he swore up and down, this is it. He's like, I'm done. Finito, no more. That's it. The man was at Derek Jeter's house. For whatever reason, he likes to be at Derek Jeter's house. I don't know why. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I could see him be a politician, right? You know, I'd vote for him. Shit, anybody's better than who we got in office now. Right? Shit. I mean, at least Shady Brady's competent. At least he knows where he's at. He doesn't fucking mumble every 5 minutes and go. He doesn't look down and go. You know. At least Brady knows where the hell he's at all times. Brady still has common sense. And I know he's got common sense because he actually picks out hot women. So when he starts to lose that function, then we know he's done for good. So, sure, Brady can play another 5 or 6 years. I don't really care. As long as we ain't got to play him against him, I don't care. Let him go to the Jets or something. Let him go to a team, an AFC team. You know. Let him go anywhere, but you know. But yeah, he can go to the Skins. I don't care. I'm good with that. Ron Rivera will take him right now. So, we got to put this up. I forgot to put this little tidbit up. Just because Brady ain't knocked us over shit. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, there's the Saints logo. See, that's the beauty part about my stream. I can put the Saints logo anywhere I want. I can even turn off the camera and have the Saints logo right there in the middle of the screen twice. So, actually, I can get my Saints hat on. I can have the logo all over the freaking screen. Brady didn't knock us out of it. We only lost to Brady one time the entire time he played against us. Once, just once. Not counting this year. But we only played him once in the playoffs. So it's not like we're sick and tired of knocking him out. We only played him once. But I think that you watch. In another 2 months, he'll come out of retirement. That'd be funny if Daniel Snyder did sign him. Don't be surprised if he becomes the owner of a team. They'll give him 10, 20%. They'll say, come to our team because he can draw tickets. You know, they'll be like, hey, but he can't play while he's the co-owner. That's the thing. They have that rule like the Michael Jordan rule. When Michael Jordan had shares of the Wizards, they made him sell his shares so he can come back and play for the Wizards, which I have a Wizards card up with the Jordans. But, you know. And I like the fact that Michael Jordan paid TNT and ESPN $230 million to play the Charlotte Hornets game over LeBron. Whenever LeBron scores and breaks the scoring record, when he breaks Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time record, Michael Jordan's like, don't show LeBron. But you know they're going to anyway. But I like MJ's style there. So I'm glad, not that I watch the Charlotte Hornets. I don't even watch the Pelicans because it's on cable. I don't remember the last time I listened to a Pelicans game. It must have been 2 or 3 years ago. That's how bad the Pelicans suck. I mean, the Pelicans keep making the playoffs. You know, last year they made the playoffs and got halfway through the damn round. They won in the first round. They almost took out the Suns. So anything is possible at this point in time. Why is my logo? Why is the logo looking funny up there? Good old StreamYards. They don't know what the heck they're doing, right? I'm going to do Restream. Next time I might do Restream or that other one. I don't know. and then we'll figure out what to do there. I got a lot of views on this stream, almost as many as I had yesterday. And I might stream tomorrow night. I don't know yet. But I might start streaming 4 or 5 nights in a week, or I don't know. I might stream tomorrow night. I missed Saturday because I was feeling like crap. I might as well start streaming a lot more before YouTube pulls the live stream rule up. Try to make a run at it. Hey, what's one man's junk is another man's treasure. So, if Sean Payton takes the team and starts taking pieces here and there, you're going to be like, damn, that's great. Well, Sean Payton can have Michael Thomas because he ain't played. Andres Pete sucks ass. He could have him. Right there, that's $50 million between those two. And then Saints go out and they trade for the number 1 draft pick. And they get Stetson Bennett from Georgia. That's the quarterback that'll lead us to the promised land. Stetson Bennett. Go get his ass. Because I think he declared for the draft. I think he was a senior. But he's probably going to go number 1. If he's in the draft class, he's going number 1. I don't know why he would not go number 1. But I don't know all the prospects out there. I know some of them. But the answer is Stetson Bennett. Go get his ass, change his name to Drew Brees, and boom, Super Bowl title. Because Stetson Bennett has a lot of Drew Brees qualities. So, and you want a guy who was in college for 4 years, even 5 years. You want a guy with experience. You don't want these damn rookies. They got us drafting that Tennessee quarterback or the Georgia backup. Nah. So, but I'm not going to like Derek Carr. You can't throw 40 interceptions if you're sitting on the bench, Elvis. And as long as Dennis Allen is the coach, Jameis Winston ain't going to play. So you can't throw 40 interceptions riding the bench. Only Shady Brady can do that shit. But I don't think Winston fully healed from his injuries. I think he's still injured. He's letting on more than, But he's, they signed him to a 2-year contract. He's still in the contract. Hey, Sean Payton. I guarantee you, if Sean Payton traded for Jameis Winston, you'd be like, greatest move ever. You'd be kissing his ass. Greatest move of all time. Yeah, that's another thing. Let's trade. Yeah, trade Jameis to the fucking Broncos too. That I would be fine. Trade Jameis and get Russell Wilson. They're both about the same quality. I mean, Jameis is a little bit younger, but I'd be fine with that trade. I'll take Russell Wilson for a year or two. He don't have to do much. Shit. Don't have to do much at all. Personally, I think the Saints should go with Taysom. Just go, fuck it. Taysom, you're the quarterback. Let it ride. That's what I'm saying. I don't like Derek Carr. But Dennis Allen is the one that drafted Carr with the Raiders. So, he's going to want him. And the sad part is, we're probably going to have to trade our first-round draft pick for this fucker. Derek, I'd rather have his brother, David Carr. And he's been retired for 15 years or 10 years. Yeah, the Raiders were goddamn stacked. He couldn't do shit with them. The one thing I like about Derek Carr is he actually gives a shit. In press conferences, he throws the F word like it's Christmas. Derek Carr's passionate. I mean, there are far worse quarterbacks than Carr. I mean, he would actually be an upgrade right now to the roster. But should we trade for him? Fuck no! He's going to be a free agent 1 year anyway. Why would, Well, you can't judge a man by his cover, apparently. So, I don't know. He can wear full-on makeup. Just people are weird like that shit. Hey, Tom Brady wore a bra, and there's a documented proof on that. So Matt Ryan wore a bra too. So, these quarterbacks with these damn pronouns nowadays. He, she, it, they, them, banana. Somebody told me there's like 263 species of people. There's 263 genders. There's 2 goddamn genders. So, you got your quarterback, you got your running back. That's what you got to pick. Depending on the one good thing is the Saints do know how to draft good. That 2018 draft class is just boom. Long as the Saints have Jeff Ireland, and I pray Sean Payton do not go after off cap guy, the salary cap guy. Don't go after him. Don't go after Jeff Ireland. Please don't go after Jeff Ireland. Leave our fucking team alone. Go raid the fucking Falcons. Of course, they suck, but he's not going to do that. Go raid another team. But I don't think Sean Payton's going to keep Russell Wilson as his quarterback. I don't. I really don't. You bet your ass in the next couple of weeks he's going to trade him. I'm telling you right now. Sean Payton is going to try to get every fucking player off the Saints. Because he knows them. He's going to go after Taysom. He's going to go after Michael Thomas. He's going to go after Jameis. He can have fucking Jameis. I don't care. He can have Michael Thomas too. Because he won with those guys. Just like Dennis Allen is going after the Raiders. He didn't win with those guys, but he know them. He drafted them. That's the only reason Derek Carr is in this equation is because Dennis Allen is the one who drafted him in Oakland. The Falcons will never go look up the history. They have not had a better record than the Saints since 1978. Never will happen. Never will happen. I will bet you $100 goddamn that shit won't happen. Yeah, Sean Payton's I get rid of Russell Wilson too. Think about it. The first thing Sean Payton did as head coach, he went after and got Drew Brees. When they said Drew Brees was done. And look how that turned out. Plus, they had the number 2 draft pick, and they drafted Reggie Bush. So, the Broncos will probably make the playoffs, but it ain't gonna be Russell Wilson. Think about it. You could trade Russell Wilson and get a bunch of draft picks. May not be high ones, but right now the Broncos need draft picks. Because the Broncos still have Teddy Bridgewater and shit. Sean Payton with Teddy Bridgewater went 5-0. Because then again, the defense carried Teddy Bridgewater, in all honesty. But, well, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Hey, no coach in NFL history has won 2 Super Bowls with 2 different teams. It's never happened. And I don't think it's going to happen with the Broncos. I think Sean Payton could lead them to the playoffs, but they're in a tough division. They got to play the Chargers with Justin Herbert. They got to play Patrick Mahomes twice. That's 2 losses right there. So you got the Chiefs, the Chargers, and then, he's got the Raiders, so that's 2 wins there. Plus their non-conference opponents. So, I don't remember what Denver's record was last year. I think they won 6 or 7 games. I don't remember their record. But they don't have a first-round draft pick because they traded it to us. Now, granted, it was the 30th pick or 29th pick or some shit. It was a really high draft pick. I think it was like the 30th pick. Maybe Denver did make the playoffs. I don't know. I didn't think they did. But I know they were pretty close. I don't really keep up with the rest of the teams anymore. It's specifically just the Saints I keep up with because I can't deal with all that nonsense. Tuh. Oh, I didn't mean to hide that one. That one gets shown. There we go. Oh, yeah, I didn't think Denver made the playoffs. But, Sean Payton's a good head coach. I never got his autograph. I never got his autograph, but Sean Payton is an offensive guru. Remember, Sean Payton came from the Bill Parcells tree. So, I never got to meet Sean Payton. I seen him. I was within 100 yards of him. I never got his autograph. I never got Cam Jordan's autograph either, and I was right near him, but he never signed my so he's probably the top person I want to get. Maybe this year I'll go back to the Saints scrimmages and I used to film the Saints scrimmages from training camp and put them on YouTube. It's on there. It's on the Saints page, and they're on there. I did it mostly on Facebook, but you're on YouTube also. I can't remember if it was on Facebook or YouTube. I think I put it on Facebook, but the only time I ever heard Drew Brees say fuck, he kept throwing to this guy in practice and he kept dropping the ball, and he goes, and everybody was like, holy shit. Bud Grant was a good head coach. He just couldn't win the big one. I'm not going to say that Bill Belichick is the greatest coach in NFL history. Hell to the fuck. No. Probably George Halas or Don Shula. Bud Grant is on the Mount Rushmore of coaches, in my opinion, because he took Joe Kapp and went to the Super Bowl. I think 2 out of the 4 times that Bud Grant went to the Super Bowl, they were in New Orleans. Super Bowl 4, the Chiefs and the Vikings, and then I think it was Super Bowl 4 they played the Vikings, and then the Vikings played the Steelers in Tulane Stadium in the Super Bowl. So I was actually on the spot where Tulane Stadium used to stand. I didn't know it at the time, but where the Tulane Stadium is now, Yeoman Stadium, behind there's a bunch of open field, and there's like dorm rooms. That is where Tulane Stadium used to stand. And I didn't know it at the time. I have proof of me standing there, but I didn't realize that was the old Tulane Stadium site. Because it's been torn down since 77, 78, it got torn down. Because that's when the Saints went to the Super Bowl. Now you're reaching. Dennis Green was a good coach. Shit, he almost took the Cardinals somewhere. But now you're reaching. So he might be the second coach in Vikings history, but not all time. No, not all time. We know your favorite coach of all time is Brad Childress. You love him. That's your hero, Brad Childress. Come on now. You know that's your hero. I don't know. Man, I'm feeling tired. Well, since it's 10 o'clock, what I want to do is I'm going to go over to Scotty's stream for the Captain's Cabin, and I'm going to jump on his panel. So, and since it's just me and you in here, Elvis, that's really talking right now, I never sent anybody messages. I'm going to start sending people messages again, but I don't know. So, because I'm getting really tired. So I got a few more minutes in me if I go on Scotty's stream. So I'm going to end the stream, Elvis. We're going to go to Scotty's. I'm going to jump on this panel and go, hey, folks, how you doing? I'm just going to pretend it's my stream and go, hey, how you doing? You know, what's going on? So I don't know how to do all that stuff. NFL Films did that. I don't know how to do all that nonsense. But top 10 coach video. Top 10 coach of all time. I wouldn't even put Sean Payton in it. I mean, he's a good coach. He did win a Super Bowl, but obviously you got to put Jimmy Johnson in there. You got to put Bill Walsh, as much as I don't like the 49ers. The 41ers. I don't have a problem with the 49ers now, but they were our rivals back in the day. The 49ers and it used to be the Saints, the Falcons, the 49ers, and the Rams were the NFC West. So when I was growing up, the 49ers were I probably hated the 49ers worse than the Falcons. The 49ers and the Falcons were the most, they were right there. They were just, I hate, you know, so, I don't know. Schottenheimer? I don't even know how you spelled that. Yeah, he couldn't win the big one either. But, anywho, I'll stream tomorrow night, Elvis, probably. So I'm going to end this one so I can go on the captain's cabin and jump on his panel for a few minutes if he's still streaming, which I think he probably is. So I'll see you in a few minutes, Elvis, and I'll stream tomorrow night around the same time. So 8:30-ish, pop on the chat and just do your thing. You know, you carte blanche. Why not? It's all good. Since it's just me and you that's really, you know, we can do this in Scotty's stream. You already follow him, so I don't have to drop a link. But, so, this one's going poof. I'll see you in the next one.